Prasan to go for the slug sweep. Just make the requisite contact and the first wicket goes down. It's rocketed out for Bangladesh. The option was right. A few days back, the first ODI. So don't be overconfident by the manner in which the previous batters have batted. Thinks of a run, a good stop, and that's what the West Indians have got to do, support the bowlers in the field. Certainly this is what wicket will do. The energy levels are up, the efforts are good, much better in the 30-yard circle. This is the best time for West Indies to squeeze some dot deliveries and try and make sure you get through some cheap overs, bowling the spinners quite quickly and keeping things in check. First delivery always, first run off the bat always eases a little bit of nerve for any batter in any format of the game. Rohit gets his first. But I think Shoma Sharkar has got a duty to talk to his new partner, give him a pretty good idea of what the bowlers are trying to do and what they mean to achieve. There will be a lull in the scoring, understandably, with the new batter in. Oh, goodness. There you see one wicket, and suddenly the bowlers are doing much better. 26 done. It's 177 for 1. For a save, he's got to go back trying to big shot. Last ball of the last over. Oh, there was a peach. Drift, turn, bounce, and almost crash into the bales of the off stump. And all of a sudden, this is what a wicket will do. More energy, more good lengths, and more consistent bowling. Nice. Akil Hussain now suddenly feels that he can get the grip and turn that has been looking for in his previous overs. Tawid Ridoy got a start in the last game, 12 of 19, and a half century in the first game. One reason why Bangladesh won the first game. Against Gudakesh Moti in the last game, did the hard yards by scoring, by batting for 18 deliveries for 12 runs. And he wanted to go against the turn with the mid-on, both in the circle. Gave the challenge, Shehope wanted to take up the challenge, Tawid Ridoy, but a false stroke. So similarly today, to Akil Hussain, the mid-on is in the circle. So the invitation is offered again. Will he be wise enough to avoid that little inducement from the bowlers and the placement of the fielders? That is there to be seen. You learn from your mistakes. Just think back to how you got out and do not want to repeat that at all for your and your team's sake. Shehope can have 5 fielders in the circle, 4 outside. And certainly he's on the attack. He wants one more wicket. 6 fielders in the circle. The slip in plays as the catching position. So certainly he's trying to tempt Ridoy for a false stroke or a fault option, a wrong option, trying to play against the turn. Probably thinking about bringing the long off as well into the circle. Ideally not, since it's just the last delivery to go, or 2 deliveries to go. Wicket through the air, a little bit of turn. Tries to find the gap where the cover is. Again,
good feeling. They've lifted that spirits, that wicket, and the runs are drying out here.
Yeah, that's been the biggest difference ever since Saifa Sandwell, wasn't it? More energy, and the fielders in the 30-yard circle throwing themselves around, trying to save the singles.
Oh, it's a fish. Thankfully, not far enough to go to the fielder. Living dangerously at the moment. A maiden over after a while. 177 for 1. Lots and lots of tall buildings, but suddenly that wicket, and immediately the reaction of the batters on the field, the mindset, the approach has changed. There's one you don't see. The last over is the maiden. So runs trying out, pressure being brought back on, and this is where Jay Hope has got to be very, very precise in his fielding positions. He's not bringing in the deep third man into the circle, and the boundary riders are long on, deep wicket, deep fine leg, and deep cover. Immediately beating the bat, half a shout.
Justin Graves continues with the attack to Soumya Sarkar coming around the wicket. Probably worried about giving any width outside the off-stump, bowling over the wicket. The beat on square leg and final ball saving the boundary. The line should be a similar line with a cross seamer.
That is one area that is really needs to avoid. The amount of deliveries he bowled even in his earliest overs is trying to angle the ball back into the left-hander. You've got to pitch it outside the line of off-stump to give you any opportunity of really troubling the batters. Goes down leg, it's either wide, they can clip it away for runs.
Akil Hussain in the last over was given an official warning for the follow-through. Just in the danger area on a surface on the top layer is quite loose and quite unbreakable. I guess an official warning, Akil Hussain. Probably having a chat. He's right in the edge, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in the danger area, and the chat, I don't know if it is an official warning, but seems to have given the bowler a pretty good idea where he was going on his follow-through. Oh, now trying to hit themselves into some kind of run-getting, and that is not the right attitude. Because the runs have dried out, it's playing on the minds. Got to keep cool.
That was a slower delivery which set up beautifully to be put away towards mid-wicket. There's a massive gap between square leg and long on, and slightly early to the stroke. So Mr. Sarkar off cutter into the pitch. The timing wasn't there. Got a toe under the bat.
18 balls since the last boundary. Again drifting down leg. Oh, the fumble by Jay Hope allows the run to be taken. Will there be a signal of a bye there?
Coming round the wicket.
Why was it given as buys? Wouldn't that be